we have the first question. Prove that relation R in the set of integer z defined by R is given. R is equal to x comma y of x minus y is an integer. Okay, let's prove that the given relation is equivalence. Now we are going to show the given question is equivalence relation. Here we have three types of relations: reflexive, symmetric, then transitive. If it's the given relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, it is nothing but the equivalence relation. Now come to the proving this question. Here we have relation like that, and we have set also, set A equal to Z integers. Okay, this is the set and this is the relation. You can go further showing the question is equivalence. First one, reflexive. We know the condition reflexive A comma A belongs to R. A comma A belongs to R. That means the same number or same variable, if it is repeated, that is reflexive. That shows reflexive. Here Z is integer. That means x comma y. Here put A equal to 1. Again A equal to 1. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. 0 is an integer. That means 0 belongs to R because 0 is integer. 0 is integer. Okay. Therefore, now the relation is reflexive. Therefore, R is reflexive. Okay. Next, second one, symmetric. Here we have some conditions for symmetric. A comma B belongs to R implies B comma A also belongs to R. This is the condition of symmetric. Here we have take 1 minus 2 equal to minus 1. This is integer, and reverse order 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. This is also integer. That means belongs to R. Okay. Therefore, R is symmetric. Okay. Now the next transitive. Here we have transitive. The condition A comma B belongs to R, B comma C belongs to R implies A comma C belongs to R. That means 1 minus, you can take any value, 1 minus 2 minus 1 belongs to R. Next reverse, now 2 minus 3 minus 1, this is also belongs to R. 1 minus 3 minus 2 is also belongs to R. Therefore, R is transitive. Because let us solve the conditions. Okay. Let's go for the second question. Here also the second question is relation A equal to Z integer and set relation R equal to A comma B of 2 divides A minus B. 2 divides A minus B. The first one, what about reflexive? reflexive. Here you can take same number, okay, 1 minus 1 half, 3 minus 3, 3 minus 3 is equal to 0, 2 divides 0, okay, 2 divides 0. Because 2 divides 0. Now symmetry. We know that which are the conditions for symmetric. A comma B belongs to R implies B comma A belongs to R. That means now here you can take any number that should be any number after A minus B, it should be divide 2 is divides A minus B. That means you can take 1 minus 5 or 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 equal to 2 and 3 minus 1 equal to 2. This is under modulus. You can take this is minus 1 equal to plus 2 under modulus equal to plus 2 belongs to R. That means therefore R is symmetric because 3 minus 1 2 is divides 2, okay. 2 minus 4 equal to minus 2, we get 2. 4 minus 6 equal to 2, this is also 2. Next 2 minus 6 equal to 4, 2 divides 4. Because 2 divides 4, therefore R is transitive. Implies R is equivalence relation. R is equivalence relation. Okay. Now we have proved. Next question. Here we have show that relation R in the set A. Here we have A equal to set x for x belongs to Z. X for x belongs to Z and x is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 12. And given relation is R equal to A comma B, A minus B modulus is multiple of 4. Okay, is an equivalence relation. Is an equivalence. Now, here we have x by x belongs to Z. That means 0 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Okay, this is the set A. This is in form of this. Now reflexive. Here A minus B is multiple of 4. 1 minus 5. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. 0 is multiple of 4. Therefore, R is reflexive. Next, symmetry. Here 1 minus 5 equal to 4 minus 4 under modulus. Okay, minus 4 under modulus 4. Next 5 minus 1 equal to 4. That is also 4 belongs to R. Therefore, R is symmetric. Then transitive. Here 1 minus 5 equal to minus 4. Next 5 minus 9 equal to 4 minus 4, that is equal to plus 4. Next 1 minus 9 is equal to 8. This is also 8 is also multiple of 4. Therefore, R is transitive. Implies R is equivalence. Okay. Now come to the next. Then find f of g of x and g of f of x. Find f of g of x and g of f of x. Now f of x is equal to cos x. G of x equal to 3x square. Show that f of g is not equal to g of f of x. Now here find g of f of x. First f of g of x. Yes, it means f of g of x. Now f same, g of x is given 3x square. Now it becomes f of x. Okay, f of x is given cos x. Cos same, x you can replace x by this 3x square. Okay, now g of f of x. G of f of x equal to g of f of x. Now g same, f of x has been given here cos x. Now it becomes g of x. G of x is given 3x square. 3 is same. You can replace this x by this whole term. That means cos square x. Now this is cos 3x square is not equal equal to 3 cos square x. Hence proved. Next one, if show that f of a to b and g of b to c are 1 1 and GOF of A to C is also 1 1. GOF of x, GOF of x1 equal to GOF of x. Now we can GOF of x, right, like that. GOF of x equal to G of f of x. Next, f of x1 equal to f of x. That implies x1 equal to x2. That is on 2. It is 1 1. Okay, next if the function f of r2 and g of r2 given by f of x equal to modulus x, and also g of x equal to greatest integer x. Now find FOG of minus 1 by 2 and GO f of minus 1 by 2. March 2016. Here we have the question which is very easy. You can follow a same as our question. Now find FOG of x. First, FOG of x equal to FOG of x. F same g of x as given. Here we have greatest integer x. Okay. Now it becomes f of x. Here it is given minus 1 by 2 greatest integer function. That means now f of x is equal to modulus x. Modulus minus 1 by 2 greatest integer is minus 1, that gives 1. Okay. Next g o f of x, g o f of x equal to g of f of x. G of f of x means modulus x. Okay, now g of x has given a greatest integer function modulus x. Here we have x value minus 1 by 2. Under minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. Okay, that is g o f of x of 1 is not equal to 1 by 2. That means g o f of x is not equal to f o g of x. f of R2R, f of R2R, f of x equal to 3 minus x cube whole power 1 by 3. Find f of x, f of x, f of x, June 2015. Now we go for finding f of x. f of x equal to f of x. f of x is given here. Write here 3 minus x cube, 3 minus x cube whole power 1 by 3. Now this whole term is x. Now f of x is given also. That means 3, this 3 minus. Now x means this whole term. Okay, whole term 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Now clear. Power cube. Now f of x whole power 1 by 3. Okay. Next 3 minus x cube whole power 1 by 3. These two are cut. Okay. Now these two are cut. These two were cut. This is equal to 3 minus into plus minus 3 minus into minus plus x. Minus 3 plus 3 cancel. We have x. This is the answer. Next. G O f of x, find G O f of x and f for g of x. Here f of x equal to 8x cube and g of x equal to x to the power 1 by 3. Now, first one, g of f of x equal to g of f of x. G said f of x means 8x cube. Now it becomes g of x. G of x is given x to the power, x means this whole term, 8x cube. Now it is x power 1 by 2. Okay. Now 8 power cube means 2. Here this and x cube power 1 by 2. That is 3 cancel 2x. Now f for g of x. F say g of x. F say g of x means x to the power 1 by 2. Now it becomes f of x. F of x is given a times of x means this whole term, x to the power 1 by 3 power cube. 3 cut. This gives 8x. Okay. This is the f of g of x and g of x.